But what's going on, man? It's your boy Paris. Back with I think it's my third commentary now. But now we're in AOR. This is a different fucking experience. So I pull up in a formation lap. Quite soon, qualified 9th. Not my best qualifying. But this is way harder league than anything I've experienced.
We're not seeing any technical
guys,
issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
I've never experienced something like this. Bloody hell, even if I connected the lap, I could only maybe get like 7th or so. Oh, blimey. Anyway, we're pulling up on the grid now. Currently on the supers. It's a popular strategy
Keep an
for
eye on the
club
lights.
owners,
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is
stuck in
formed.
a soft sandwich, really. Both the Mercedes and Roy behind. Running a soft, but we get off to a semi-decent start, but Roy gets up to a blinder. It doesn't help that Nico didn't get off to the best of starts either. And he's going to go straight up his inside, but Roy doesn't go for a audacious move. We're trying to size up Nico, but he covers off the inside quite well. We're just going to sort of send it around the outside. It's a half-hearted move really, it's only because he locked up. But immediately I realised that the pace of this league is something else, because these guys, they're on softs and I'm on supers. And they're just like taking off. It's unreal. I'm not going slow either. But bloody hell, I could barely even close the gap. So we're just trying to find our rhythm quite quickly, because if we don't, we are going to get left for dead in this field. Danny's already going for a move on Casper up ahead, I think. Nico gets a shite run out of there, but immediately thinking of going for the move. I've seen this corner. This corner is a really deceptive corner because you can hang it around the outside quite easily, but Casper makes a mistake and he's dropped 3 positions already.
Okay,
I think he'll drop another one to Roy behind as well. So one mistake is literally just costing him 4 positions right there. That is quite worrying, because I am full of mistakes. If you've seen any of my other driving, bloody hell, absolute heartbreak sometimes. But we're trying to size up and move on Nico. He seems to be the slower out of the 2 Mercedes currently at the stage in the race, and also quite easy for my supers to get up to temperature rather than in softs. Seems to be a bit dodgy on the corner exit, but we're just trying to find some sort of way past right now. And here he makes another little mistake out of the corner, and we're like, alright, this is our time. We committed to the inside here. For some reason he gives us the inside line, so we send out the inside, lock up. He sort of bonks off the side pod, really, and get the move done. It's not the bloody cleanest of moves, but it will do. On to lap 10, it's the pit stop phase right now. Getting on lap 10 because it's a 2-lap undercut, whatever the pit window was supposed to be. I believe it was lap 12 with the supers. I didn't really use the strap before, so I'm just sort of winging it. And we should have fresher tyres to be able to gain track position on the guys we're fighting, like Nico and Roy behind us, but also hopefully closing on Danny Air, because he sort of
finish the race on this
away. There was no way I was catching him. That soft space was unreal. So the key thing to make sure you do on the outlap is to make sure not to piss it up out of any of the corners, and get the tyres up to temperature quite nicely, but not overdo it. A decent run through that left right there. And we're currently pushing like mad. That's why the battery is sort of semi-low, so it's on the lower half. Because these first 2 laps, I believe I took it way too easy. I had to try and continue pushing and make the most of the tyres while the line was still good. And as we're coming past the pit stops, where all the softs are going,
gap to the car
all
in
the
front
softs
is
are making their pit stop. We get past
4.2
Danny,
seconds.
which was quite a shocker, because he was next level on the pace. For me to have got the positional strategy, that's something else. But right now we're trying to pull out a gap while his tyres aren't up to temperature. It'll probably be the only chance we'll get to pull out a gap because we are just lacking some pace right now. But honestly, driving like that doesn't bloody help. Christ almighty. You can see it's the nerves in the first rookie race, man. Geez, his arrow's already catching up to us already. You see little corrections on the steering wheel. Don't help. He's probably only inviting him even more. Just closing and closing. Initially when we started the lap, there was a much bigger gap than what it is now. He's already closing in, the tyres are already getting up to temperature. I'm just sort of being hunted down, really. Quite a scary experience for my first race. Wasn't expected to be thrown in the deep end so quickly and to have to adapt so quickly as well. It's really, really interesting. Never been in a league like this before.
The gap to the leader
Up to lap 19 now, where Danny starts seriously closing. His tyres are up to temperature now. The second, or the 1 second gap we had to him was absolutely gone. And it's down to 7/10. He's just going to gain more and more with every corner. The arrow's just going to get closer and closer. So we are trying our hardest to escape the Mercedes clutches. Literally to no avail. He's just shafted 2/10 out of us in the first sector. I'm doing all that I can. It's clearly just not enough. The setup was quite alright for this race actually. I'm running 10 ballast. It was quite stable through the left right. What you'll see in a second, like, I sort of blitz it straight through. Because I don't want him going around the outside into sector 3. So we're not having too many instability issues. Like 10 ballast is quite nice. He sends it around the outside because he can literally just do that on his corner, but he locks up.
Reduce the ERS
Drops him
deployment,
back,
please.
gives us a
We need
little
to
love
charge the
tap
battery.
for let us know he's there. But he sends it straight down the inside here as well. Another little bonk. And at this point he's just going to send it at literally every corner conceivable. So we're just like, well, to be honest, if he goes for the move on, you start pretty straight, then
Gap
fuck it,
ahead
you
is
can have the position.
3.7
There's,
seconds.
Right now I'm just trying to get to the end of my first race. Australia always seems to be my best track, but it seems to be my death track as well.
Try to stay with
So
him, he might make a mistake.
I usually
Still
die
regain the position.
around sector 1. I've died there a couple of times, especially when I'm having good races. Always seems to be on a debut as well. We're just trying not to die, and the strategy seems to work quite well because nothing really happened until
5.4
that 28
seconds.
where I start shitting Brits, and it's just not going too well at this point. The realisation setting in that I'm going to get 7th. There's some decent points in my rookie
There's
race,
only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
and currently on 1 warning, one penalty and 2 warnings, which means the next warning I get will be a dirty penalty demoting me to 2nd. So doing this, I checked the gap to Casper. He's got 1 penalty as well, and bloody hell, driving like that, it shows the nerves really. But the gap to Casper is irrelevant as he's got 3 seconds as well, so he'll have to pass me on track if he wants the position. So we're sort of just coasting it around extremely hard. Dominic Hoffman, just race winner. He absolutely nuked everyone this whole race. Okay, street circuit specialist. I can't. And sort of really coast super hard to the point where Casper is within the 2nd of us. And I hope you enjoyed my rookie race where I start shitting it towards the end, man. Beginning of my IR.